Today, we'll be taking a look at your door switch assembly on this LG gas dryer. Be sure to visit ApplianceVideo.com, where you will find thousands of repair videos on the latest technology. And for a limited time, you can save big on an annual membership and take advantage of all of our premium benefits. ApplianceVideo.com. Do it right the first time. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the gas. You will need the following tools to complete this repair. To begin, you must first remove the top. In order to do so, there are 3 Phillips screws that will need to be removed. Let's take these out. Then we'll have to pop this cover off. What you do is flex in, just start to lift up. Set it aside. Go ahead and take these screws off. Then to remove your top, put pressure on the top, slide it back and forth and lift up. And finally, set the top to the side. Now that that's set aside, the next thing we'll want to do is remove the control panel here. To do so, first we will unhook the wiring harness. It is just a pinch locking tab. Remove that. We will use a Phillips screwdriver to remove. There are 2 screws, one on each edge of the control console here. Next, to remove the actual piece itself, there are small locking squares on the top. And what you'll want to do is find where each one of these are and flex up on the plastic right there and pull forward. And once you get all of them, you can see it will start to disattach. Gently pull out, pull your wiring out, and set the control panel to the side. The next thing we'll need to do is remove this front panel. To do so, first we're going to open it up and take out these 2 screws here. They're both Phillips. Let's close the door up, set those screws to the side. Next, we are going to remove these 3. Of course, when removing the last one, make sure you push pressure against the front. Let's slide forward, and we do have the wiring harness for the door switch on here. Simply pull out, lift up on the front, and set it to the side. Now that we have the front panel removed and set aside, we have clear access to our door switch right here. Now, the main reason why you'd be replacing your door switch is if the unit is saying that the door is open. To test your door switch, you'll have 3 prongs on it. You have a common, a normally open, and a normally closed. In the normal resting position, if you go through common and normally open, if you check for ohms, you should have an open reading. Now, if you go between common and normally closed with the button pushed out, you should read a closed circuit. So it should have continuity to it. Now this will change when you're pressing the button. So the normally open one will change to closed. The normally closed one will change to open every time you press that in. Now, if you do have a different reading, it will need to be replaced. In order to replace it, what you'll have to do is there is a piece of metal on this side of the door switch and on this side. We have to push in this way to release this side under, and then press in on this tab on this side to push it through. We'll bring it in at an angle, slide it out, and set it to the side. When installing your new door switch, what we'll want to do is remember the portion here will go toward the right side of the unit. So bring it in and swing it around so that your Molex is pointing toward the right. clip it in. Now we can reinstall the front panel. When reinstalling your front panel, first on the very bottom of the frame, you have two hooks. They will apply to the side areas on the front panel. So slide it in. Make sure the teeth go in the slot. Let's reinstall the door switch harness. We have our drill ready. Let's install the first screw. Do these other two. Followed by the two inside. Now we can reinstall the console. When reinstalling our console, first we will reinstall the wiring through here. Next, you will line it up. It will drop down into the front portion. Once you get it there, push back and make sure it snaps in. We will reinstall our two screws. Bring in our harness and reinstall it to the control. Now we can reinstall the top. When reinstalling the top, you have 4 white pins that are lifted up. These will go inside the holes on the top. So we will drop it about midway, set it down flat and push it forward. All of our screw holes should line up. Let's bring back in our screws and our cover. What we'll do first is just reinstall the two on the ends. When reinstalling your plate, you will slide these portions into the metal down here, the hooks into the metal at the top. So slide it in. Now when you are pushing this in, you will have to flex the metal down in order to get this to pass. Slide it in. We'll get the hooks in. Reinstall our screw. And this will complete the repair. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure you click the like and subscribe to our channel.